LambdaGeneration.
Hi there, and welcome to the second episode of All Things Lambda. My name is Mitch, and I got some more juicy Half-Life content for you this week. So let's get started. The first thing on our list is a remake of the HalfLife mod named Azure Sheep. Originally released in 2001, you play as one of the Black Mesa security guards on a mission to find your colleague Kate, whose codename is Azure Sheep, and you must do all this while the Resonance Cascade is happening. The remake is largely the same game, but running on the Black Mesa version of the source engine, bringing in more detailed levels and expensive graphical effects like God rays and dynamic shadows. From what we are seeing here, a lot of love and care has been put in this mod so far. There is a trailer on their rather nice looking ModDB page if you want to check it out. There is also a bunch of screenshots available, so I recommend you do take a visit. Link, as always, is in the description. Next up, we have the Black Mesa team back in the video, but this time it's not for Zen. They have put out a tweet with some nice screenshots from back when Black Mesa was still in early development. Here you can see an early screenshot of the Lambda core in the chapter with the same name. Here we have a corridor for what's becoming Gasworks, the third screenshot is definitely taken from Questionable Ethics, and the last one is probably from the On a Rail chapter. It's nice that the Black Mesa team shared that tweet, letting us know what is happening behind the steel-reinforced gates that they have put up over the years. Keeping on the topic of Black Mesa, the modder Juniez has created models based off of the classic Half-Life weapons and ported them into Black Mesa, and it looks quite cool. The shotgun and the rifle look especially good. They really capture the classic feel of Half-Life. Now, the mod is not available to download just yet, but there is a link in the description in case you want to see more of this. The next item on our list is a series of videos called HalfLife Brick Way by Eric Brentson. The whole thing is made with Legos. It's great. He did the first two chapters of the game, Black Mesa Inbound and Anomalous Materials. You can see that a whole bunch of effort has been put into this, and it's really worth a watch if you have a stop-motion itch to kill. Now, it's no secret that this is some pretty old content. I mean, it's not even 16:9. The reason why we are bringing up older content like this is because they haven't gotten their fame yet, or because we just want to remind people of how creative the community can be. A link to this is in the description. The second to last thing we have here are some models from Christoph Tepper, I'm sorry if I butcher your name by the way, for the Hyperborea, which was an early name for the Borealis. These look really high quality, and I can't believe these aren't being used for anything. The texture work on it especially looks pretty grand. Now, these models are made for Unreal Engine 4 and not the source engine. He also made a little atmosphere test in Unreal 4 as well to kind of set the tone of what Half-Life 3 might have been like. A link to his page is in the description. There you can see what more stuff he has worked on. The final thing I would like to mention is that the Valve developer community has been breached by hackers. They seem to be initiating a cross-site scripting attack, and it's best to stay away as far as possible from the site for now until Valve does something. It's also worth mentioning that if you have been on the site in the past few days, you might want to do a thorough virus scan on your computer. The motivation seems to be about mining Bitcoin and getting their software on as much computers as possible. But this has not been confirmed. Please stay safe and watch YouTube tutorials instead for the time being. And that is it for this week of All Things Lambda. Like I mentioned, all the stuff we featured are linked in the description. Follow our social media too for daily Half-Life content. That's at LambdaGen on Twitter and LambdaGeneration on Facebook and Tumblr. You can also email us stuff to mail@LambdaGeneration.com. You can also follow me on Twitter. It's @TitanPuncher. You can also check out my own YouTube channel, Glorious Rigby, where I sometimes post Half-Life related stuff as well. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to subscribe and to press that darn bell icon so you never miss another All Things Lambda. I'll see you next time. Peace out.